In Australia, being a Zoroastrian, I think requires a little bit of leadership and to show how the community can integrate and at the same time remain distinct as a culture as well.
It's difficult for a lot of reasons. I think there's a concept of you're kind of neither from here or neither from there, and sometimes it's hard to fit in. Once you get over that boundary of fitting in at high school, it's like the whole matrimonial question. Do you stay in the faith? Do you not stay in the faith? And it's a lot of questions, and it's a bit confusing because growing up, my parents have told me that, oh, this is like the culture and the custom. But then you see people over here, Australians, and they have different cultures and customs too, and like different answers to the same question you do. And then you have Zoroastrians in India, and they're in a completely different place as well. So you're a bit confused as to who you belong to and where you are. So yeah, it's a bit difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's good being part of a small community, pretty tight-knit community. It's good being quite unique because not everyone knows what it is or who you are, and it's a good talking point to a lot of people who've never heard of Zoroastrianism before or experienced the culture or who know what it's about.
If they wish to, I think they should be allowed to follow the faith the way they want to follow it.
I think they should be if they marry into the religion. I know that you're not allowed to marry out and still keep practicing, but I feel like if you do marry someone that's Zoroastrian, you should be welcomed in, yeah.
Yeah, this is a tough one. It's a pretty contentious issue. There's some pretty strong views on this in our community, but I think they should, purely because for me, I'm a bit more pragmatic and a bit more practical when it comes to religion. So I think the reason that we are all Zoroastrians is because we were born into a Zoroastrian family, and that's the only reason. Just like if you're a Muslim or a Christian, you don't really get people making a conscious decision based on facts and figures when they're, say, 16 or 17 to say, yes, I want to continue being a Muslim or a Christian or whatever. It's predominantly 99% based on which family you were born into. So I don't think that should be the criteria for which religion you're allowed to follow. So I think, yes, people who are interested in Zoroastrianism should be allowed to follow the religion and identify with the religion if they feel connected to the religion. Because to me, it's also more about spirituality than it is about the actual religion. Yeah.
I believe that children of Zoroastrian ladies also the same should probably apply to them as well, and there shouldn't be a distinction between the two.
Definitely. Why not? Like, we're dying out, we're going extinct, we've become a tribe in 2017. Shouldn't we be taking measures and more modern measures to grow the religion and keep it going on? We're not going to just keep going on by marrying within ourselves. We need to kind of think about other strategies to get the whole thing going again, and like grow it. And the only way to do that is, well, first of all, equality, right? Men and women should have the same rights. So yeah, women who marry outside, first of all, their partners should be able to practice our religion and be accepted into our religion, and their kids as well.
Yeah, I think if you look at the Jewish community, it's the other way around, right? It's a maternal line rather than paternal. So this is just a cultural evolution or a cultural quirk, I guess you could say, how these different religions or faiths or movements evolve. And to say that a woman carrying a baby is any less or more entitled to carry that through to her child rather than the husband's side, I think that's a bit old school and a bit naive. So yes, absolutely.